Ripple plans to leave the US, and Satoshi Nakamoto NFT fetches record price. What's going on, guys? Randy here with another daily crypto video. Before I get into today's content, I wanted to let you know about the Brave browser. If you haven't seen it yet, it's just like Google Chrome, except it blocks trackers and ads, saves you on bandwidth, saves you on time. But when you click ads that are kind of geared toward you and crypto, you will get paid in basic attention token. If you guys want to try out the Brave browser, there's a link down in the description as well as the comment section. All right, so Ripple rebrands products amidst tentative plans to leave the United States. If you didn't know, Ripple's looking to leave the US, but also they're pulling a rebrand on some of their products. So Ripple has rebranded some of its services and emphasized its global mission as detailed in a new blog post from the company. And you can see that blog post through this link that I'll put down below in the description. Two of Ripple's products have been rebranded. The first is Xspring, its developer-oriented payments platform, which is now available under the new name Ripple X. The second is its charity and education platform, Ripple for Good, which will now operate as Ripple Impact. These changes were previously hinted at in August, and today's announcement confirms that we're eliminating the friction inherent in our global financial system, enabling payments for everyone, everywhere, it writes. And will Ripple eventually leave the US? Though the company has portrayed its efforts to expand globally in a positive light, there seems to be another side to the story. It may leave the US entirely. On Tuesday, Ripple Executive Chairman Chris Larsen expressed frustration with the U.S. regulators at the LA Blockchain Summit. He suggested that Singapore and UK would provide more workable regulatory environments, and that the firm is looking at relocating its headquarters to a much more friendly jurisdiction. And Brad Garlinghouse writes in a Twitter post, and this is very telling. He says, responsible players like Ripple aren't looking to avoid rules. We just want to operate in a jurisdiction where rules are clear, which is completely understandable because, the U.S. is just really kind of, they don't have clear-cut rules for crypto. Even taxes, it's just, just not where it should be right now. And places like Singapore are just way more crypto friendly at this point. So like assets sold by other crypto companies, the company's XRP tokens legal status is unclear. Class action lawsuits have charged the company with selling an unregistered security. Leaving the U.S. would not resolve this lawsuit, but doing so would presumably help Ripple avoid future regulatory issues. Makes a lot of sense. And unfortunate to see big companies like Ripple leaving the United States. But it makes a lot of sense in their case. So Christie's auctions off its first ever NFT, non-fungible token, for a record $131,250. It's pretty insane. So Block 21, an artwork and accompanying non-fungible token, digital art of Bitcoin inventor Satoshi Nakamoto, fetched $131,250 at an auction at Christie's today. It was the first ever NFT sold at a major auction house, fabricated by the artist Ben Gentili and attributed to the Robert Alice Project. The work is just one of a series of 40 total objects, collectively titled Portraits of a Mind. Each of these panels imposing circular structures with their centers removed displays a section of Bitcoin V0.10 code. Some 322,048 digits were individually inscribed across the series. This particular panel was selected for public auction as a reference to the eventual maximum supply of 21 million Bitcoin. The piece was featured in a wide-ranging sale of post-war and contemporary art, alongside works from the likes of Robert Motherwell, George Kondo, Ed Ruscha, Yasui Kusama, and so the portrait of Satoshi, it's meant to represent what Gentili calls an attempt at a portrait of Satoshi Nakamoto. Lines that run through the code across each panel's surface form a kind of implied crosshairs with a central blankness as its target, in an explicit nod to the anonymity of Bitcoin's creator. Bitcoin's original code base is like a historical document, and I wanted to celebrate it and preserve it in the same way as a document like the Magna Carta Gentili told Decrypt. So pretty cool stuff there. NFTs are to the point where this might help spark the next bull run. It's just NFTs are really taking on a form of its own, and it's just big business right now, and it's pretty wild that these non-fungible tokens are so popular. I guess you could see why, because they're so rare and limited, and digital art, pretty cool stuff. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I will link these articles down below in the description. If you guys like daily crypto videos, consider subscribing to the channel. Please like the video if you did, and I'll see you tomorrow.